Shampoo is better. I go on first and clean the hair. Conditioner better. I go on and make the hair silky smooth. Oh really, fool? Oh really? Stop looking at me, Swan.
What are you doing in my swamp?
Hello everybody, this is Ogre Boy, and I'm going to be doing my review for the 1995 movie Billy Madison. So this movie is directed by Tamra Davis and was written by Adam Sandler and Tin Hillary, and stars Adam Sandler as the title character Billy Madison, who is a really immature man-child who spends his days getting drunk with his friends and just hanging around his dad's hotel and stuff. And his dad is like this big hotel owner and everything, and he's getting ready to retire, and he decides that he's going to give the hotel to a guy named Eric Gordon and stuff because Billy is just so immature and stuff, and he doesn't feel like he's capable of running the hotel and everything. So to prove that to his dad that he can run the hotel, he makes an agreement with him to go back to school and pass every grade within 12 weeks, starting from 1st grade to 12th grade. And if he is able to do it, then his dad will let him have the hotel, or take over. This is a really fun comedy movie. It's been one of my favorite movies ever since I was a teenager and stuff. I saw it for the first time when I was like 13 or 14 years old and everything, and I was already a fan of Adam Sandler and stuff, and at the time that I saw this movie I was really starting to get into his stuff and started visiting some of his older movies that I hadn't seen, that I had heard about and stuff, and this one instantly became one of my favorite movies of his. It's just, there are so many awesome great quotes and stuff, like the little thing I just did at the beginning with the shampoo and the conditioner, and like, it's Nudie Magazine Day, or today Junior, or Veronica Vaughn, so hot, wanna touch the hiney, woo. There's so many great quotes and stuff from this movie. Every time I watch it I just absolutely have a blast with it, and it has me cracking up and everything. I watched it for the first time in a really long time today, and I was kind of worried that since it's been a long time and I'm older now and stuff, that this movie would not be as funny to me and stuff, but it's just as funny now as it's always been and everything, if not funnier. I just absolutely love this movie and everything. It's not necessarily anything deep or thought-provoking or anything, but it's a fun time and everything. They know what they're doing with this movie, and it truly is one of Sandler's best movies. Like even people who aren't fans of Adam Sandler that I know actually like this movie. This is one of the few movies that people who can't stand Adam Sandler actually like and everything. And this is one of his best movies and everything, and he is known for playing the man-child type characters a lot and everything, but this is definitely one of the best ones, although I do like most of his movies and stuff, to be honest. I'm a huge Adam Sandler fan and everything, although I hadn't really been able to stay caught up on his stuff on Netflix. I'm planning on getting caught up on those here before too long, hopefully. But this movie is just really entertaining, and not just because of Adam Sandler. I mean, it's got a really great supporting cast. Darren McGavin is his dad, is just really well done casting. He's really funny in the movie, even though he doesn't have a lot of screen time, but he's still funny and stuff as his dad and everything. And like I just really liked him. And Bridget Wilson as Veronica Vaughn is really good. One of my favorites out of Sandler's love interest in his movies and stuff. She's definitely in the top 5 of my favorites and stuff and everything. I absolutely love her, and You get really awesome small role from Chris Farley in here as this bus driver. He's really funny in here. He like gets really annoyed at the kids and stuff. They throw a sandwich at his head and stuff, and then later on he eats their sandwiches and stuff with Billy's friends, drunk friends and stuff. The three of them steal all the kids' lunches and eat their sandwiches and stuff. It's a really funny scene and everything. There's also this really funny scene towards the end of the movie when Billy's studying and stuff, and you see Veronica acting like she's gonna strip and stuff, and every time he gives her the right answer, she takes a piece of clothes off and everything, and he starts messing up and stuff because he's getting distracted. And then a little bit later you see Chris Farley doing it, and he keeps getting the questions right and everything. It's just absolutely hilarious. And you could tell, like, in a lot of the scenes when Adam Sandler and Chris Farley are on screen together and stuff, like, Adam Sandler is just having a really hard time keeping a straight face and everything. And I absolutely love Chris Farley. I thought he was hilarious, and he was really funny in this movie. Even though his role's not very big, it was one of the highlights of this movie and everything. And you got the villain of the movie, Eric Gordon, played by Bradley Whitford, and it's really weird watching him in this movie because, like, this movie he's just this douchey character and stuff, but at the same time you understand where he's coming from. Like, he wants to take over the hotel and stuff, and they make him out to be kind of this greedy jerk and stuff, and he is to an extent, but at the same time, I mean, Billy probably really wouldn't have been fit to run it, which luckily at the end of it he doesn't end up running it. He ends up giving the hotel to Larry Hankin, which I know some people would probably complain, saying that it just totally ruined the point of the movie, but it showed that he was growing up and stuff, and he felt that he should give it to somebody who could run it properly, and I like that about it and everything. And I think that that Larry Hankin was pretty good as that character too. And you get an awesome cameo by Steve Buscemi in here as Danny McGrath, this guy that went to school with Billy Madison that he used to bully and stuff. Billy calls him and apologizes, and Danny takes him Billy Madison off of his hit list of people who bullied him. He takes him off the hit list. I love that. I thought that was hilarious and stuff. Although it's really weird when he puts the lipstick on and everything, but I never understood why he did it. But there's a lot of stuff in here that's just really random and it just kind of is in there for, I guess they thought it would be funny and stuff. And that's part of the charm too, though, is like the humor is really random and stuff. And like there's a part where they just break out into song and everything, and it's really, really catchy and stuff and everything. It felt like it was kind of spoofing how musicals just break out into song, but the lyrics and stuff were pretty funny and everything. And I also love like how this movie builds up some of the jokes and stuff. Like there's parts of this movie that they have where it like comes back around and stuff. Like you see the clown fall down at one of Billy's parties and stuff, and then during the musical scene and everything, he just announces that he's still alive and everything, even though everyone probably thought he was dead. And everything is hilarious. And like all of the school bullies and stuff are driving in the car, and they run over this banana peel that the bus driver had thrown out the window of the bus earlier in the movie and everything, and they drive off this cliff and everything. Is pretty funny. And also the boys' names are O'Doyle, which I don't know 100% how accurate it is, but it's been speculated that the bullies and Billy Madison's last names are O'Doyle because he had a bully at school when he was a kid and stuff named O'Doyle. I don't know how true it is, but if it is, that's kind of a pretty good way to get back at your bully and stuff, kind of like with Robert Englund naming Freddy Krueger after his bully and everything. But yeah, I absolutely love Billy Madison. It's one of my favorite comedy movies of all time, and every time I watch it I just absolutely have a blast with it. and everything. And I'm gonna give it a higher grade than it probably really deserves. I'm gonna go full 10 out of 10. Personally, on filmmaking levels and stuff, it probably deserves less than that, but on a personal level, I just love this movie and everything, so it's a 10 out of 10 for me. It's one of Sandler's best movies, and it's really rewatchable. I watched it this morning and stuff. I'm actually thinking about watching it again later and everything. That's how much I enjoy this movie and everything. It just was so much fun and everything. I hadn't watched Adam Sandler stuff in a long time, and so it's kind of fun going back through these movies and everything that I used to love as a teenager and everything. But yeah, so anyway, let me know in the comments what you think of Billy Madison, and hope you enjoyed this video, and have a good day, everybody.